today's ceremony. The Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Jason Carruthers. The Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Chief Master Sergeant Lee Hoover. Today's reviewing official is the Commander, 10th Air Base Wing, United States Air Force Academy, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Colonel Sean Campbell. Accompanied by the Command Chief, 10th Air Base Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Brian Tooman. From the 37th Training Wing, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Jason Janeros, accompanied by his wife Leslie. The Command Chief, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Philip Egnard. Also in attendance for the day, Lieutenant General Daryl Jones, United States Air Force retired. The Commander, 22nd Air Force Reserve Command, Dobbins Air Reserve Base, Georgia, Major General Craig LaFave, accompanied by his wife Jill. The Command Chief, 22nd Air Force, Chief Master Sergeant Imelda Johnson. Major General Al Flowers, United States Air Force, retired. The Command Chief, U.S. Air Forces in Europe and U.S. Air Forces Africa, Ramstein Air Base, Germany, Chief Master Sergeant Philip Easton, accompanied by his wife Yolanda. The Command Chief, 24th Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant David Klink. The Command Chief, 10th Air Force, Naval Air Station, Fort Worth, Joint Reserve Base, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant James Loper. We would also like to introduce a distinguished group in attendance with us today, with the members of the 22nd Air Force Senior Leaders Summit, hosted by Major General Craig LaFave. Please stand to be recognized. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 8.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the enlisted Heroes Walk. It will lead the way for thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Master Sergeant Matthew Hartnett, Instructor Supervisor, 321st Training Squadron. Colonel Campbell will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, Commander's Excellence Streamer. The Commander's Excellence Streamer is awarded to the 320th Training Squadron, Flight 765, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 24 September 2018 through 16 November 2018. Signed, Jason Carruthers, Colonel, United States Air Force.
Sir, I present the command.
March, command, and review.
Staff, order. Arms! Staff, take post. March! Give your squadrons order arms! As in review!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing interviews today represent a portion of the 40,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted force of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run, as review, they will march over the enlisted hero walk. The airmen recognized on the papers have been awarded for our nation's highest honors and representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in the armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 8 Medal of Honors, 27 Air Force Crosses, and 188 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Armed with the knowledge of our past, the airmen will exit the Heroes Walk by marching over a blue line, signifying their ascension into the greatest air power in the world. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group Drum and Bugle Corps from the 321st Training Squad, performing today under the direction of Master Sergeant Samuel Johnson, hometown Stratford, Connecticut. These airmen are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this time. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests an opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. Representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 1, Air Flight, led by Master Sergeant Daniel Romero, hometown Tucson, Arizona. led by Technical Sergeant Isaac King, hometown, Bar Harbor, Maine. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 4, Barnes Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Derek McCabe, hometown, Minot, North Dakota. The squadron selected as the color guard is from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Luke Gilmore, hometown, Klamath Falls, Oregon. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 331st Training Squadron, representing the Air Force 1st Female Chief Master Sergeant Peterson Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Anthony Mendoza, hometown, Los Angeles, California, and Technical Sergeant Janice Simmons, hometown, Detroit, Michigan.
Get up! Hunt!
The Commander, Senior Master Sergeant Joseph Jocelyn, 1st Sergeant 320 Training Squadron, hometown, Oaklandale, New York. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 5, Gaylor Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Michael Walkowski, hometown, Los Angeles, California.
Get up! Hunt!
From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 13, Finch Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Matthew Babbitt, hometown, Boonville, Missouri. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Smith Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Marissa Bailey, hometown, Ventura, California. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing the 1st Female Combat Arms Major Command Program Manager, Two-Trap Waldo Flight, led by Master Sergeant Yamil Roman Rivera, hometown, Saline, Texas. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 2, Harlow Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Nathan Drum, hometown, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 15, McKinley Flight, led by Master Sergeant Mark Johnson, hometown, Timberlake, South Dakota. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Number 11, Campanelli Flight, led by Master Sergeant George Hogan, hometown, Northwest Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the plain United States Air Force song. gentlemen, please be seated.
Council, dismiss.
Over the last 8.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with a foundation to serve the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen do basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform one of the over 180 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station ratings. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. congratulate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in the exceptional personal dedication to integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training are limited by many of the city. As the airmen march forward for the open enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the graduating airmen today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 8.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for support of our airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Chief Master Sergeant Newman will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Good morning, family and friends, and those who have served our great nation past and present. Wow, what a privilege to have this opportunity to be with you today, but especially the men and women who have earned the title of airman. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your history. Today you will march in front of your family across one of the most hallowed parade fields in the Air Force, showcasing the culmination of your efforts over the last 8 weeks. Each of you now holds a special title, Airman. And with this title, much will be expected. Your nation will ask each of you to answer its call. To this point, you met each challenge head-on and faced each adversity with the determination our nation expects from individuals called airmen. For all of you, your test will be holding you to our Air Force core values. For others, you will need to be better than you want to be. Let our core values be your vector and the call of our nation your thrust. This will propel you to meet each challenge that will continue to keep our nation's Air Force the best the world has seen and will continue to see. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your graduation today. And now, it is truly an honor and privilege to introduce to you one of the Air Force's finest wing commanders, the commander of the 10th Air Base Wing, and my wingman, Colonel Sean Campbell.
Accept the challenge so that you may feel the exhilaration of victory. When General George S. Patton thundered those words in World War II, he was giving a gift of inspiration to generations. Today, 794 are graduating from basic military training. You have accepted and conquered that challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, these airmen have already demonstrated and displayed so very much in these 8 weeks of training, these 8 weeks of deliberate, disciplined, and difficult training. They are now part of a living legacy. When they walked across that blue line, they became a part of this Air Force. They are now all airmen. And they embody and embrace Sir Winston Churchill's charge that courage is the finest of human qualities because it guarantees all others. The oath that you will take in just a couple of minutes, once more, to support and defend our Constitution, is an oath that brings you into a brotherhood and a sisterhood of warriors, warriors that you now are. You have already demonstrated and displayed courage and character in completing more than 600 hours of instruction. You have marched dozens and dozens of miles. You have run more than 100 miles. You have completed thousands of push-ups and sit-ups. You have completed 10 specific milestones and measurements that led you to this moment. And today, I'm honored to stand here on this very field with you. 25 years ago, this month, on the 5th of November, 1993, I stood where you now stand, preparing to graduate basic military training. I was a member of the 321st Basic Military Training Squadron, Flight 496. That squadron is still in active duty today as the war calls. I am your heritage. You are my heir. On behalf of all of those who have served and continue serving, it is an honor to watch you continue to take the leadership legacy into the future. Accept the challenges that you will take when you leave here as you head off, many of you, in just a few hours to technical training. You will leave to go to 114 different Air Force specialty codes, positions that are very important in our Air Force. I think you are, in fact, ready for that. And as we are here this morning, I'm reminded of Dr. Martin Luther King's charge that everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You have chosen to serve. You have already done more than 99% of the men and women in this nation. You have stood up to defend our values, our Constitution, and this great Republican experiment. We are all very, very proud of you. But I have one remaining question for you. Are you ready to join the world's greatest Air Force? Outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, they have accepted the challenge. They will conquer and feel the exhilaration of victory. They are ready. Thank you.
Instructors, place your flights at attention. Colonel Campbell will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. That I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to regulations. And the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations, Airmen.
Thank you, Colonel Campbell and Chief Master Sergeant Keynote. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American airman. Thank you. Please be seated. from the bleachers, from your left to your